Hello everyone and welcome back to Filmora for Basics, our beginners. And for this lesson, we'll be learning on how you can add text to your videos. Let's go ahead and get started. So for this lesson, I'm not going to go ahead and import any kind of videos. So I'm going to go to global media over here. For folder, as you can see, there's nothing here. I can go to cloud media. As you can see, nothing's over here. So have the influencer kit. You can quickly create any popular intros, but we're going to go for like stock medias over here and see what kind of clips we have. We're going to go for trending over here and see what kind of videos we have. As you can see, we have different kinds of videos over here. Let's go with nature. Or let's go with game. And let's search Minecraft. As you can see, it's not coming in that much, so we're going to go ahead and cross this out so that we have this various forms of videos over here. I'm going to just import them. Now this is a 6-second video. Import several forms of this. This video over here has this one. Let's go with this one first. I'm just going to try to match how our videos look like. So this is a highway. This is this one. This is this one. So let's go ahead with this one at first. Put this one at second and put this one at third, and let's play it to see how it looks like. So we have this long beam coming up in front on top of the mountain. Then it transitioned into this. Then it transitions into this, which looks cool. So now let's try to add some text in. So you can go and add text in from here. Quick text, there you go. Now you can see the quick text is over here. You can edit it like that. Then text over here that you can see. I'll just place it at the center over here. Now once I select this quick text over here, you can have animations as well, but I do not want to add animations. Let me just go ahead and click on it to see what can we do with this text. Now this is very much quick text. Okay, so let me go ahead and increase this so that it fits like a frame to our video. Let me just position it right at the center. There you go. And we have our quick text over here. Now let's say this world is vast and amazing. There you go. Now we have our text over here. Now underneath the titles over here, then you can go ahead and change how this text looks like. So you have the scale where you can increase the scale or decrease the scale, or the font size over here. Let's go with something like 40, or let's go with something like 70. 40 is too small. So let's go with this one. And you can have this kind of presets here. Now this preset looks good. You can have a word art as well, word art type preset. As you can see, you have various forms over here. You have more text options over here, where you can align this text accordingly towards the artboard or towards your video format over here. You have the transformation over here where you can rotate it, and the keyframe here works at the same as the video filter or video effects filter keyframes, which I've showed you before. Okay, you have a compositing as well. You have blend mode for compositing. You have multiply, color burn, linear burn. So these kind of things will basically change the amount of blend or change the form of blend which this text or which this object has. Then you can also make it so that there's a background for this text. But for now, we do not want to go for word art. We just want to go for like a normal text like this. There you go. Now you can have animations to it as well. So you have in and out and other types of animation for this. So as you can see, there's some animations here because I have changed this text over here. So let me just go for this one, go for animations here. You have loop animations and everything. Under the video here, you have animations. So I'll just change the fade in animation, preset animation, fade in, fade out. You have vortex in as well. So let's go with vortex in. There you go. And I'll just place this right over here. And as you can see, the dots over here, those are the animations. So let me go ahead, play this. As you see, vortex in and vortex out. Now I'll just select this, go to title, go to animation over here. You do not have any kinds of animation, so vertex in, vertex out. Now I can go ahead, change this vertex out part over here. There you go. Now this text, let me go ahead and make it so it goes right 6 seconds. Let me make it so this one, or let me just change this at, let's say, 5 seconds. There you go. So let's move this towards the 5-second mark. Let me just zoom to fit. So 5 seconds is right over here. There you go. Now I can just zoom in to see. So it's right over here, right? So let me move it here. There you go. It's 5.1 seconds. It's 5 seconds. There you go. The previous transition. Or a previous one. Now this one over here, I'll just place it at 3-second mark. There you go. And the previous one, let's keep it at 1-second mark. There you go. Now let's play it and see how it looks like. This is not the one. Let me go ahead and delete that. Yeah, let me go ahead and play this. Yeah. 5-second mark. There you go. Now once that is done, let me go ahead and play it. Yeah, you see that did not work out as good because we changed this one. So let me place this right over there. That's the middle part, and let's place it right there. Now let's play it. And what I mean by middle part, this part is where the text stays still. So we need time for our audience who will be reading this text to be able to read it. So the world is vast and amazing. It's done, and then it transitioned out. There you go. So you can add transitions to your text like that, or animations to your text like that. Now let's go back to titles over here, and now you can change the font however you want over here. You can add favorites. You can add your favorite font favorites over here, and you can check font favorites. You can change the color here. You can also take a color from the artboard like this. There you go. Now that color has been taken. Now if I were to play it, as you can see, the font's color has been changed. Now I can make it bold, the entire font bold. I can make it italic. I can make it underlined as well. There you go. I can also add a gradient to it as well. The gradient here looks fantastic. I want it to be middle middle orientated. So there you go. Now we have that. This part over here is where you AI copywriting beta, where you can copyright any kind of text that you want. But there you go. That's it for the text, how you can add them, how you can change the fonts as well for the text, how you can change the color, how you can have the preset over here, how you can change the color as well. So here you have like a more underneath more over here. You can basically have custom colors as well. You can have the preset over here. So I have add this preset, right? There you go. You have the preset over there. Then you have more text options here. You can transform your text, you can compose it, your text, and more. Then you have keyframe panel over here where you can see the keyframe panel and where you can edit the keyframes that I have put here manually, much more effectively and efficiently at the same time. So animations here, in, out, and loop. You can change the titles. Underneath titles over here, you can change the animation loop over here. So underneath animations, you have preset animations here, preset motions, legacy. So you have boom, bounce in, bounce out. You can also add that. Underneath animations here, let's go for presets. Now presets will have this animation set over here automatically. So if I drag and drop, it will automatically put those keyframes in, and you can customize the keyframes. But for preset motions, you need to manually, like this flip down, let's say this flip up. Let's say I put this at the beginning over here and flip down, I put this at the end over here. Then I need to manually add those keyframes in and add the effect in to make my own custom preset. Okay, so that's how you can add text in. I can do the same thing for the second part video here. I can do the same thing for the third part video as well. That will be all for this lesson on how you can add text, how you can make it so that it changes. Now you can also have another options to click 3D text over here. So it's going to generate your 3D text over here. As you can see over here, I have put this 3D text over here. Now let me go back to my play at the beginning. Now if I were to put it at the here, as you can see, the 3D text already has that. Now let me go ahead and disable this view so that I don't see that. Now as you can see, you have the 3D text over here. I can go ahead and edit the text however I want here. I can also go to titles, and as you can see, there are different forms of 3D materials here. You can also have the favorites. You can also see the 3D materials here. And underneath here, if I were to, and you can also have this transform here to scale it, scale down as similar as to our previous one. Then you can also change the position of it as you want. So let's keep it at 0 and this one at 0 as well. There you go. So you can also have the 3D text over here, the 3D, and you can also have 3D animations over here, as you can see. Now you can have this animation, you can also have this animation, you can also have this animation as well, as you can see, and change the animations to however you want, for in and for out as well. So that'll be all for this lesson on now you can add text and edit them. Underneath 3D Basics here, you can also change the fonts as well, by the way. So that's it for this lesson on how you can add text to your videos. And I'll be ending the lesson here now, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.